Hello and welcome back. In our last video, we discussed a formula to determine the nth term formula for a cubic sequence. In this video, we are going to discuss another formula which is widely used to determine the nth term formula of a cubic sequence. So let us discuss it. As we already know that if it is a cubic sequence, then the nth term will be a cubic expression in n. So in this formula, we start with the cubic expression that nth term Tn equals an cube plus bn square plus cn plus d, where a cannot be 0. This is a standard cubic expression in n, and a, b, c and d are the four constants, the unknowns. And we need to figure out the values of a, b and a, b, c and d. And we need to figure out the values of a, b, c and d using these four relations. And the main problem with this formula is that we need to remember these four relations. The first relation is that a plus b plus c plus d equals t1, the first term of the sequence. 7a plus 3b plus c equals d1, the first difference. 12a plus 2b is equal to d2, the second difference, while the third difference d3 equals the 6a. So as there are four equations, we can figure out the values of the four unknown, and then we will replace back in the formula to generate the nth term. So let us discuss the same example we have discussed in the previous video. It is a sequence with the terms 1, 9, 29, 67, 129 and so on. So first, let us verify that if it is a cubic sequence or not. Let us find the difference sequence. The first difference sequence is 9 minus 1, it is 8. 29 minus 9, it is 20. 67 minus 29, it is 38. 129 minus 67, it is 62. So we see the first difference is not a constant sequence. So find the second difference sequence. 20 minus 8, it is 12. 38 minus 20, it is 18. 62 minus 38, it is 24. And the second difference sequence is not a constant sequence. So find the third difference sequence. 18 minus 12 is 6, and same is the difference of 24 and 18. So we see the third difference sequence is a constant sequence, so it is a cubic sequence. So the nth term of cubic sequence should be Tn equals an cube plus bn square plus cn plus d, where we know that a cannot be 0 because it is a cubic sequence. Now we need to figure out the values of a, b and c, and we know that its third difference it equals 6a, while its second difference d2 it equals 12a plus 2b. The first difference d1 it equals 7a plus 3b plus c, and the first term of the sequence t1 it equals a plus b plus c plus d. So first we can find the value of a from the first equation. 6a is equal to 6, which means a is equal to 1. Then second equation, which is 12a plus 2b, if it equals 12, we can replace the value of a, and as a was 1, so 12a shall become 12. So 12 plus 2b, if it equals 12, it means 2b is 0, which means that b is also 0. Now come to the third equation, where it was 7a plus 3b plus c equal 8. And now we replace the values of a and b over here. 7a shall become 7 as a was 1. 3b shall become 0 because b was 0. Plus c, if it equals 8, then c shall become 1 because 7 plus 1 equals 8. And now coming to the last expression, it was a plus b plus c plus d, which equal the first term 1, and replacing the values of the first three results. A was 1, b was 0, while c was 1 plus d is equal to 1. So here we can figure out the value of d as 1 minus 2, and it is minus 1. So as we have figured out the values of four unknowns, we can replace these values in the expression we started with, and that shall be our nth term formula for the given sequence. So replace these four values and the nth term becomes Tn equals an cube, and a is 1, so it shall become n cube simply, plus bn square, and we know b is 0, so this term shall vanish out, it will become 0, and plus cn, and c is 1, so it is definitely n, and plus d, where d is minus 1. So that is the nth term formula for the given sequence, and we can see that it is the same formula we derived using the first formula in the previous video. So these are the two formulas we use to figure out the nth term of cubic sequences. So here is a little task for you, that using the same method we discussed, find the nth term formula for the sequence with terms -4, 2, 26, 80, 176, and so on. And this is a cubic sequence, so we can use the formula we discussed, or you can also use the formula we discussed in the previous video. Try this and write the answer in comment section.